Hey, everybody, I would be remiss if I didn't come on this program every once in a while and rant about something good that's going on in the country. I mean, wouldn't I? Yeah, I'd be remiss. Ain't nobody got time for the guy who's always doom and gloom. Hell, even Glenn Beck comes on and says something cheerful once in a while, even cries about it. There's a new study out from the Committee to Unleash Prosperity that covers how states handle the COVID-19 crisis, and it points in precisely the direction you'd think it would. It's based on three separate but related metrics: economy, education, mortality. So in other words, how did states do in balancing the health of their citizens, allowing their economies to remain operational, and keeping job losses low, and keeping their schools open so that school-aged children do not suffer long-term educational setbacks? And once they measured all of this, they issued report cards for each state. Now, let me tickle your fancy with a few of the states who received an F for failure: New Jersey, New York, California, Illinois, and Washington, D.C. Not a state, but you know what I mean. Now, I know that coming on this program and telling you something you literally could have predicted in your sleep, it just hardly constitutes me breaking news to you. Nevertheless, I think it's important to note that the history that's going to be written about all of this, the things that none of the governors and mayors of these giant cities and naughty states want you to know, is already starting to come out. For those of you hoping, as I do, that a red wave sweeps this nation come November, and that we once again manage to fight back all the leftist woke forces and keep them beyond the reach of the hearts and minds of our future generations, you need to look at truth coming out as a gift. Because these people don't just do their dirty deeds, they try to cover them up and make them go away. They've been doing this routine for over 2 years with this stupid pandemic, and while not all the chickens have come home to roost for these people, at least some of them are in the form of a public awareness. Of the 18 states which received a grade A or B, by the way, 16 of them were led by Republicans. Again, I know that doesn't come as a shock to you, but really think about that for just a moment. These categories are important, particularly the mortality one. And in 16 out of 18 states, Republican governments did better than all the others. Is it because there's something magical about having an R in front of your name? Shit, no. It's because these states refused to let freedom take a back seat. It's because they had brains and they chose to use them. It didn't shut down the economy. They didn't shutter up the schools and set kids loose to roam the internet and occasionally graze on something academic. You know how I feel about public schools, but I'm even less wild about your kids just getting thrown into useless Zoom classes where they learn nothing good or bad. And in case you're wondering, Greg Abbott, Texas got a C. And I know the old phrase, C's get degrees, but as our illustrious commander-in-chief would say, come on, man. Texas has a reputation for being one of the freest states in the nation, and we honestly should be at the very top of that list, competing with Florida. Well, maybe next time we have a pandemic, we'll study a little harder before the test. Come on. I love y'all. God bless.